The manga orders are in disarray, don't you think? I mean, I don't even know when the mangas are gonna arrive anymore. Now Toriko arrived. Toriko chapter 247. And unfortunately, it is not what happened direct after that meteor spice. No. We are rewinding a little back to see what happened to the Zero Bistop and the Bishoukai fight. Since it's been informed us that Ichiro lost, we can only assume that the Zero Bistop will lose this fight. But I hate this pair. I truly hate this pair. I only wanna find out, did the four, yeah, I mean it, the four Heavenly Kings survive? What happened to Coco? That's what I wanted to find out. And now we're just gonna have these fights? Oof, they are gonna be extremely long. And as I said, since it's the spare, we can only assume they're gonna lose this fight. If not they are gonna lose, then at least we know that Ichiro will lose. Anyway, what was good about this chapter, or good, is we finally hear the rest of Akashia's full course menu. But I have to ask you who is watching. Were you disappointed with these names? Because somehow I was. I mean, when I think about it, since the Corte d'Uere was known as the center, then I guess it was only logical that it was gonna call this one, but this was just weird. I had to check them all up. The soup was called pear. And the fish dish was called another. The meat dish was known as noose. And then you know the rest. The earth was the dessert. The drink was the atom. Air was the salad. Yeah, and so on. Anyways, we see that they have all been dealing up in pairs. Every single one of them. Guilmon and Seitei are trying to find the pair, and they are gonna fight Doris and Nitro and an unknown member. Elsewhere, Warden Luck, Warrior Tack, and Gourmet Astronomer Rala are gonna find the fish dish another, and they are facing some Nitro with Kurumado. As for the meat dish news, Megodroras and Goblin Ramon are gonna find it, and they are facing Bishoukai, Waither, Alfaro. As to revive Earth, it's of course logical that Yusaku are doing that, but also the magician Manam. They are facing, of course, Private Saiseiya Kaitora, and it appears Yusaku even knows him. As for the drink, we also see that female one, the literary master Melisman. I gotta say, dresses pretty sexy. She appears to be kind, and also the warrior Sakura are doing that, and they appears to be very kind to each other too. And it appears that she sees a gourmand human natural treasure. Appears her treasure must be writing that have brought people joy. They are facing two unknown members that we saw a long time ago when Ichiro stormed the castle. But now we know their names. A guy with some kind of fly or whatever on his head called Bishoukai head chef Boneless. And then the guy that blasted out that bubblegum that became a prison, Bishoukai head chef Kairu. Elsewhere, the rest of them, Yakuza boss Ryu and combatant Rap are gonna meet them all up. They are facing Executive Chef Niseni. I'm sorry if I'm reading all out this, guys. It was just too much information. And finally, Ichiru, together with Milk and that Atashino, the last person, and I cannot even say her name, are facing Midora, who is riding upon an octopus leopard? Or an octopus with a cat face and cat claws? How weird. But I guess that's what's always funny about Toriko. They're weird creatures. I wonder what this is called. I can only guess it's immeasurable. Well, then the fight then begins. The dragon and the tiger clash, as they say. As I said, since we know this is gonna be despair, a part of me did not enjoy this chapter. It was good that we could get introduced to the rest of the, oh well, almost the rest Bishoukai. But still, and also it was good that we find out Akashia's full course menu. But as I said before, I really hoped Akashia's full course menu had elemental names, like fire, water, and, you know, like stuff like that. Since the salad was known as air, and the salad was air, and the dessert was known as earth. Come on now! Shouldn't it have been more logical of naming it like that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. All we know is that Akashia's full course menu has quite some weird names. And now the fight begins. We know Ichiru will lose his fight. And then I wonder, Toriko is heading towards despair! It's very rare for the Toriko manga to do this. I mean, that's some good development, but still. What will happen? We can only guess until next time. I'll see you then.